From beautiful Northern Vancouver Island, it's John Lovelace's Wings Over Canada.
We've got another perfect day of weather for our freedom flying episode, and today is huge. We're going to the west coast of the island for a little beach time, Wings Over Canada style. But first, we need to fill up the tanks with fuel with enough to get there and get home, because there's no place to fill up where we're going.
So it's a little bit at a time, 4,700 feet, and climbing at 60 feet a minute. Not very much. So we're eking our way up very slowly. We're in a 65 horsepowered aircraft, and we're heavily loaded. We're at gross weight, and we're just using the hills and the thermals and the light winds to climb up the side of these hills to get enough altitude to go over the top. It's a lot more scenic over here. We could use the valleys, but this is a lot prettier. Even our cameraman would agree with that one. Just a little bit to the north of Gold River, and just to our right-hand side is the tallest mountain on Vancouver Island. It's called the Golden Hind, 7,250 feet.
So where's this airdrome we're heading to? Well, actually, it's a beach. Now, some of you are wondering, is he allowed to land there? Well, the short answer is yes. According to the Canadian Aeronautics Act, in Canada, except areas that are excluded, like national parks and private land, all of Canada is considered an aerodrome.
So we're just about coming up to the beach at Vargas Island, and a really important thing to do with any beach landing is definitely do a nice slow low and over so you can have a real good look at where you want to set down and make sure there's no snags, no rocks, no buoys, tires, any obstructions like that. And then also look for the wet sand. You want to go on stuff that's a little bit wet, not the real dry stuff, because the dry stuff fills up and it becomes very dense. So you want to make sure you're on the wetter sand. Today we got enough room we can land a 737 on this beach. But that's why I'm doing a nice low approach over and getting a good idea of the winds and the quality of the land surface.
So as you can see here, the tires barely made a mark in the sand. This stuff is it's like concrete. And this is the little bit darker sand. Oh, we got another fella coming in for a low pass here. See, here's one time when you don't want to have floats. You want to have wheels. But if you walk just right up this way, you'll find that it's a slightly different story. This is darker colored, and this sand up here is a little bit lighter. And this stuff, it's quite loose. So you have to be careful to make sure that you land on the darker sand, because this could maybe make your landing a little bit more interesting. We've shown you Vargas Island, which is a great place for you to learn how to land on beaches. It's a nice firm surface and it's really forgiving. But now we're going to move on to Nootka Island, a second beach, which I've never personally been to, but it's definitely time. I've heard about it from other people, and it's got a lovely waterfall that we want to check out. And really, do I need an excuse to go and land on another beach? So this is exercising freedom. This is the beauty available to all of us. Whether you come to it early or late in life, the satisfaction of flying your own aircraft wherever you want, whenever you want, is what it's all about.
DVD copies of this show and all 172 episodes of the Wings Over Canada series are available, singly or in box sets at wingsovercanada.ca, or give us a call toll-free at 1-866-909-4647.